It's a warm spring Sunday afternoon in Melbourne, and that can only mean one thing, and that is final sport. Of course, we're here for the Champions Cup Finals Day. We start off here with the under 15 girls grand final. It'll be Edinburgh College taking on Flinders College. Jack Thornton alongside me, Tony White. And Tony, a great matchup coming up to start off our slate of 6 games today. Two teams that have been here before on this big stage at the end of, or the start of September, I beg your pardon. Where do you see this game won and lost today? Is it the players that make the plays, or is it having this great program tradition and culture that gets you there in this school competition? Yeah, look, like all sport, you've got to have the talent individually, but to me it always comes down to having the culture-based and the system-based, because you can always take a single player out of the game, but if the system is there, it's always first next up and first in. So I'm going to go with the system-based team. And Vic Metro representation on this Edinburgh College side. Jasmine Jones played over in that under 16 girls Vic Metro team that were runners up earlier in the year. What kind of experience does that bring to the table with a group like this on a stage like this? Yeah, look, just playing at a higher level as well also makes you a little bit easier to settle into the game. Not so much, it is not a huge crowd here just yet, but having a grand final pressure automatically brings an extra pressure onto you to what you wouldn't normally expect. So playing at a higher level, hopefully that allows her to settle into the game a bit easier. And on the Flinders College side, they went through the powerhouse of Caulfield Grammar and Rowville Secondary on their route for the final through the Elite 8 and Final 4 stages. Playing those big teams in the early stages of the competition before you get to finals day, what does that mean to a group, and how does that galvanise them? Well, it just sort of gives you that more battle-hardened experience, doesn't it? You don't want any soft kills on the way through, which we don't have in this competition anyway, but the battle-hardened side of it allows them for the pressure as well that they're going to be used to, so they should be able to come out firing to start this game. Not far away from a tip. We'll get some starting lineups for you as they come to hand. We're glad you're here with us for this Sunday morning at this stage, but Championship Sunday of the Champions Cup coming up, under 15 girls style, ready to go. We'll have a look both teams as they head out to the middle, ready for a tip on this one. Lots of talent on both sides, and no doubt there will be across the course of the day. Just about set for a tip. We'll get you through those lineups shortly. Will be Edinburgh playing in their traditional navy blue to the left of your screen, and Flinders in their clash whites to the right, as that ball will sail out of bounds, and it appears to be off an Edinburgh hand, so we'll go with Flinders immediately off the rip. Starters out there for Edinburgh in their navy blue. You've got Sarjo out there with Jarvis, Jazz Jones, as mentioned before, Dakota Vincent and Jada Hill. And for Flinders, you've got Evie Worry out there with Maya Gafer, Ivy Ward, Arena Ibralich and Ziva Whitson out there as well, as both teams just sort of feeling each other out early. As inside, a nice move, Jazz Jones opens her account for this grand final. So over for Flinders now. Top of the key, they're just passing around, trying to find an open spot. Charging hard to the ring is Ibilovic, but she kicks it out. Going to the foul line. Kicking back out to the wing. Ibilovic, big block there by Jada Hill. Edinburgh pushing up the court for the fast break. Managed to keep the ball in. Reset now to the top of the key. Jones has it, kicks it out here to Lila Jarvis. Nice little step move inside and gets the 2 to fall. So fast start here. Nice up and under finish. Little floater as we come to expect at this point in time from Lila Jarvis. We see it time and time again in the junior game, is that little up and under finish through traffic, and prolific as Flinders will work now through Whitson. Whitson inside through contact, gets the finish and opens the Flinders account. So Jones now brings the ball up the court, directing traffic, kicks out to Jarvis. Jarvis again drives hard to the basket, kicks it out on the wing. Nice little runner there, can't quite go. Good, the offensive rebound though was Hill. It's going to be a jump ball here, and the possession arrow is with Flinders. You see that time and time again, Jada Hill, just a little runner, so prolific in her Friday night account. Vic Hillside, that team will head off to Nationals later in the year. Not far away now, and Edinburgh will control it now through Maya Gafer. playing through Worry. Gafer again now at the top. They'll go around the horn here, Flinders. Starting to get lowish on shot clock, but Edinburgh are going to get called for the foul, and no one's going to get charged against Dakota Vincent. That'll be her first team foul.
Yeah, a lot of contact on that possession there.
So it'll be Flinders to resume once again. Gafer through traffic, kick out pass. Worry went one bounce, tried to go left hand floater, wasn't good. Sent back by the Edinburgh defence. Inside, Hill works her way across, finds Sarjo inside for the lay. Edinburgh they've definitely started the hotter of the two teams.
Over half court now. Ibrilic kicks it out there to Whitson. Back to Ibrilic. Kicks out now on the wing. Trying to drive is Gafer. He's stopped. Oh, nice cut though there, and 2 points finished off by Ivy Ward.
Yeah, great cut. It's a hallmark of this age group is the ability to get the ball to the mid post and get that dive into the paint and finish layup. Nice step back attempt from Vincent was no good. Flinders control it.
So taking up the court now with a nice little pull-up jump shot. Isn't able to go there for Gafer, but it will be another foul called on Edinburgh. And that will go to Dakota Vincent. So 2 early fouls there for Vincent. Subs coming on here for Flinders. Incoming will be Ava McClellan and Amelia McKee. Sitting down will be Evie Worry and Irana Ibugi. So from the baseline, they kick it out. Oh, good active hands there from the from the Edinburgh defence. So it will be a side ball here for Flinders. Kicking the ball out. Top of the key shot. Is it too long there? Oh, active hands. Very desperate defence there from Edinburgh. Long down for the transition basket. Can't quite keep it in there was Jarvis. Kicks it out. Sloppy here at the moment for Edinburgh. Just going to settle it down. Jones. Nice backdoor cut, but it's turned over there, and the steal comes from Ward. She kicks it ahead here. Nice. Oh, transition layup. Easy open. Doesn't go. Jones now with Hill, with the offensive board. Kicks it up, and the one opportunity there goes to Sejo.
It's high-intensity basketball both ends at the moment. You see both defensive outfits at the moment sort of having it on their own terms. Edinburgh obviously just doing what they need to offensively for the time being, but both teams still feeling each other out early.
That foul for Flinders was on number 4, Mia Gafer. So Sejo at the line now for the 3-point play. Comes long off the back iron now, and the offensive and the defensive board is taken there by Ward.
So it'll be Flinders to control, and Flinders out of control as it turned out as Whitson threw that one away. You mentioned the defensive efforts from both teams being what can be the difference in these sort of situations. Teams which, don't necessarily play on this stage often. You play on a Friday night and you travel around the state, and with your school games, there's a nice rebound inside, and Jones was no good on the putback attempt as Musignat is going to go the other way. Inside with contact, couldn't get the finish. We see so often with these teams, both, with their school games and on a Friday night, you're not necessarily playing in front of a big crowd like this regularly. So, we're 4 and 14 ticks into this first quarter, and you're not quite shocked that they're still sort of feeling each other out.
Yeah, exactly right. But out of the two teams, Edinburgh has settled a little bit quicker than what Flinders have. We're just waiting here to dry the court, some moisture on the court here, as Musignat will go to the line for 2. And so we have 3 team fouls already here on Edinburgh. So their active defence has caused them a little bit of foul trouble early.
We mentioned teams being here before and that sort of thing, and just had a bit of flip through my notes from this time last year, and we've got 5 of their players, Edinburgh, that have been here before as Musignat makes her first. And so 5 of their roster that have been on the floor in this very situation before, and if memory serves, I think they came away with the title this time last year as well. So going for back-to-back as an offensive rebound will fall the way of Musinyat, who missed her second. And she's just going to step out of bounds, trying to come up with a secondary offensive rebound.
Yeah, unlucky there. The ball sort of fell in her lap with her heel on the baseline. So Jones now will bring it up over half court. Off to Sejo at the top of the key, kicks it back out. Now over to the wing. Ava Matthews goes back to the top. Here for Jarvis, off to Jones. Jones with the long three. Oh, nails it too. That's a good start there for Jasmine Jones. And all of a sudden, Edinburgh out to 11-5 lead.
Yeah, Jazz Jones, prolific scorer inside and out. Able to connect on that three. As now Flinders are going to try and get something fired up offensively. Not going to do it that way as Jones just plucks one out of the air, and a lot of contact in the backcourt, and that foul's going to go against Ava McClellan. And probably fair enough. Jones just nice awareness to stop and draw that foul as she tried to take it up the court.
It was a high intellectual play there, wasn't it, from Jones?
High IQ at that age is great signs for the future of not only her career, but the career of all the clubs that she'll play for over the journey. Is inside went Lila Jarvis, and she'll get fouled. And she'll go to the line for a pair.
And that's going to be on Frankie Mitchell, so 3 fouls apiece so far.
Can't connect on the first, Jarvis. They're a pretty reliable foul shooter. Good on the second.
So what can Flinders do now? 11-6 down. Whitson bringing it up the court. Tries to find a way through traffic, loses control, and that'll go out of bounds and will be a Edinburgh ball.
There'll be changes for both sides. It'll be taking a seat will be Sarjo for Edinburgh, and Ivy Ward will also take a seat, and checking in for her first minutes of the game, or both for their first minutes of the game, will be Bonnie McIntosh and Ruby Kennard.
Lila Thomas has it, looks at the inside pass, coming off the hands there of Edinburgh and goes out of court. Flinders ball. Another substitution here for Flinders. Sitting down will be Ziva Whitson, and incoming will be Maya Gafer.
Both teams still just feeling each other out here. It's pretty low scoring. You'd expect both teams to try and get out in the open floor a little bit more.
It definitely is a high physicality game though, as Jones comes away with the rebound. Kicks it ahead there. Is that open transition basket you were looking for? And Jarvis hits the two.
Great kick ahead pass. Willing to run transition, and looks like Flinders are going to want to have a chat about it.
Yeah, look, you call for it and then immediately comes out with a nice kick ahead pass. Jarvis with the nice little easy layup, but again, Jazz Jones with a just heads up play.
You kind of expect at this age group that it's still the fast break game that's going to be the flashpoint, I suppose, offensively for both teams. It's the spark. It's being able to, or willing to get out and run in the open floor that'll be the success point for both teams, and probably what they'll judge their success on in terms of offensively and defensively. Flinders, no doubt, would be looking down there at the moment with a 14-5 deficit. You know, they don't want to leave themselves an invoice. They don't want a price to pay later on by allowing Edinburgh to have it their way offensively.
Yeah, look, they don't want to fall behind too quickly in this game, because they can, especially with scoreboard pressure in grand finals, they can add an extra aspect that you don't really need. Edinburgh, as we said early on, have settled better of the two teams so far, so Flinders really now are coming to that point where they have to start kicking into gear.
So we'll come back now, and it'll be a Flinders ball out of the baseline.
It is a fantastic atmosphere here for a Sunday morning, isn't it?
Brilliant. It's a well-run event, and credit to all the schools and their support for this event, and Basketball Victoria obviously for putting it on. It's a great elevated vibe in here, and as we say, it's a really great event. Great slate of games coming up this afternoon as we go through both the boys and girls, 17s and under 20s later on.
So the viewers here will have the pleasure of having your voice all day, so that'll be good for you. I'm here for the first 3 games, and then we'll have a changeover as well. So it.
And a request from the bench to have the music down ever so slightly. Which is a shame because I would say I'm quite a large Fred again fan, but as it turns out, the bench is not such a fan.
Well, especially when Flinders have to have that important talk during their timeout. It's a bit too loud for them at the moment, so kicking it out as they're trying to work out their set here is Flinders going with the inside ball, but it's another steal across to Edinburgh. Jones kicks it ahead here to Hill. Hill pass was unlucky, a little bit too long there for Jarvis. So that'll go out at the baseline and be a Flinders ball.
Yeah, doing it all, beg your pardon, Jazz Jones at the moment. 5 points, 3 boards, a couple of assists and steals as well to go with it. She's jack of all trades out there at the moment for the girls in blue.
So Gafer has it here for Flinders. Nice little dribble moves. Gets a nice screen, but another steal there from Jazz Jones again. As she just dribbles up the court, runs straight past the defense to Flinders. Kicks it across there for Jarvis and gets the 2 points. So another assist there for Jazz Jones following her steal.
Wouldn't shock me if they start going to a bit more of a press Edinburgh to try and take the ball away off Flinders early, really get their fast break game going a bit more. They're just sort of starting to run away, and it's starting to get a bit out of control now for Flinders, as that one was short and missed a lot.
Evie Worry coming in here for Flinders, while sitting down will be Ava McClellan. So they're trying to get their setups right. They now need to start focusing on Jazz Jones here. 5 points already, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Driving hard at the basket there and gets the 2 to fall is Jada Hill. So now it's out an 18-5 lead here for Edinburgh. Pressure's on early for Flinders.
Yeah, nice finish once again going inside to Jada Hill. We mentioned that before, was her ability when you get to the mid post to high post. Nice D. Jazz Jones again. Kicking ahead to Hill on the break. Was no good. Nice rebound there, Lila Jarvis. Keeps it alive now for Edinburgh. Inside a minute now, 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Nice lead pass inside for Jarvis was Jones. Jones a 3 again. Was short. And Jones a steal and a kick ahead pass to Jarvis. Who gets it?
Yeah, that was a poor pass there by Eva Worry. Just turned the ball over instantly. So Jones has definitely been the story of this first quarter. Zara over now. Kicks it ahead. Gets a nice 1-2 pass as she cuts hard to the basket, but a strong block there by Jarvis as she kicks the ball ahead.
At the horn is
Body
good.
McIntosh, points will count. Huge first quarter here for Edinburgh, 22-5. What more can you say except the Jazz Jones show is on show today?
It's been a hot start for Edinburgh, and yeah, you circle that name of Jazz Jones immediately. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and the hearts of Flinders College in her hands right now, and doing it all for Edinburgh College.
And one of the lucky recipients from Jazz Jones' hard work has been Lila Jarvis down underneath the low post.
Jarvis with 9 so far on 80% shooting. It's very easy when you're getting uncontested layup after layup. Makes it very simple when you're just getting it put on a silver platter.
So 17-point deficit, first quarter down. What can the Flinders College do here from here?
Well, you've got to look to stop the influence of Jazz Jones. I mean, it's really been her ball and her game to control at this stage. They've not really had an answer. They tried to zone, it wasn't working. They tried to go back to a matchup, and it wasn't working. I mean, short of putting their coaches on the floor, I don't quite know what steps they can take at this point. They just need to get the ball out of her hands and stop giving them live ball turnovers. They've had 6 so far of, just throwing it to the defense, and 4 of them have just gone straight into Jones's hands. It's really tricky. And now, with that said, shooting 2 of 13 is quite a meagre start to the game for Flinders, and 15% is not going to win you many games, but at this point in time, it's just controlling your controllables. And the biggest controllable to my eye is that you're just happy to keep giving the ball to Jazz Jones. Yeah,
look, the first thing they've got to do is try and take care of the ball a bit more. As you said, 6 turnovers in the first quarter. It's not great, and they were quite simple turnovers with just passes, not to the players weren't in sync at all, and Jazz Jones was the lucky recipient, but she's reading the play better than what the Flinders College are reading their own play at the moment. So the first thing to do is stop her. And then you've also got a man up, Lila Jarvis, who's sitting under that low post, getting those easy kick-ahead baskets. So there's two things straight away that Flinders needs to look at to start this second quarter.
Yeah, Jarvis leading all comers with 9, Jones with 5, and on the Flinders side, Whitson and Ward both have a pair. But not much else to speak of on their side with their 5 points so far. We'll get back going with the second quarter of action here in Edinburgh again. If you've just joined us, playing off to the left in their left of your screen in navy blue, and Flinders off to the right in their clash white strip with grey shorts.
So the first foul already going against Ivy Ward there. Flinders on Jones early, so they look like they're going to try and put Ward on Jones to just man her up there. Edinburgh kick it up to the top. Inside pass is not great there by Sejo. It's now turned over. And we're going to have a foul called at the half court. And it's going to be on number 35 for Edinburgh, Ava Matthews.
Yeah, if I'm Edinburgh, I think that's probably not a bad one to give up. It shows your intent that you're willing to get up in the passing lanes and try and pick that one off. I think from their perspective, they'd not be too disappointed with that foul to give.
Kicked it back out now. Nice drive to the basket, but is unlucky to fall there for Ward. And that's going to be a last touch Edinburgh Flinders ball here at the baseline.
Nice defensive play to break that one up and just swat it out of bounds.
So Ward brings the inbound pass, and it's a turnover. Oh, lucky. Jazz Jones active hands again. Last to touch, so it will be a Flinders ball from the sideline. Ibrelic will be bringing the ball in. Inbound pass here to Gafer. Gafer setting up the offense. Kicks it out. Whitson. She's met by a wall of Edinburgh defenders there. Another steal. There goes Jazz Jones. There's that poor pass. Jazz Jones takes it over the half court. Nice little back behind the back dribble. Drives hard at the basket. Tries to step through, then kicks it out. A nice spin move there with a left-hand finish was Jada Hill.
Jada Hill once again with the spinning finish. And again, Flinders a turnover. And on the break here is Hill. We just spoke about her. Now doing it with the right hand. Over the top. Great finish. Jada Hill.
So the first thing we spoke about was cleaning up your possessions, and the Flinders have not done that so far, as we're now out to a 26-5 lead to Edinburgh. Having the ball now, trying to drive underneath the basket with the inside kick there. Throwing up the attempt there was Evie Warriors. Doesn't fall. Jazz Jones with the rebound. Slowing it down. Really controlling the pace here, Edinburgh.
A lot of confusion out there at the moment on the Flinders defensive end.
Ava Matthews kicks it out now to the top to Sejo. Sejo back out. Here to Doyle. Doyle across to Matthews. Jada Hill. That's a shot clock, counts down to 7. Goes for the long 3 ball. Comes to the back iron. Able to be reeled in just at the last second. There was Ziva Whitson for Flinders. She brings the ball up, and that's going to be a foul there given against Jada Hill. That'll be her first.
Spoke before about good fouls and bad fouls to give up. I think showing your intent to try and pick off a pass, not a bad foul to give. Trying to swat at that one off balance across the body, probably not the one, you know, if you're sitting down there on the sideline for Edinburgh, you're probably not looking at that one with much love.
So Jarvis and Hill came in. Nice kick ahead pass, and there's Jarvis with another open court bucket off the layup there. Nice and easy. That takes her to 9 points. I thought it was 10 points for the game. 11 points, sorry. Now Flinders. Nice drive there, and we'll go for the 2 shots. Will be Irina Ibralalik. The foul's going to be against Ava Matthews. That's her second personal.
I like the game of Ibralalik so far. Not done a whole lot on the stat sheet, but she's been pretty keen to take care of the ball for a lot of the game so far. So
she's shown some good intent too, hasn't she?
I think that's all you need at this stage of your Flinders. And, you know, if you're doing the right things and putting the right processes in place, your team's generally going to take care of itself. And sure enough, Ibralalik connects them both.
Edinburgh bring the ball in now, and it's going to come through Vincent. Kicks ahead here to Jarvis. Jarvis goes straight to the ring, then kicks it out. The 3 attempt is short. It'll be Ibrallich rebounding with it again. Nice little crossover move. Kicks it out there to Whitson.
Nice offense.
Whitson swings it across wide. The 3-ball attempt goes long there from Mitchell.
Nice.
Underneath the basket there was Whitson with the 2 points. So a little bit of connectivity here from Flinders, getting him back in the ball game.
Just switching themselves on nicely here, Flinders, and they've generated another turnover. Their second in the last couple of minutes. As the short corner jump shot from Mitchell was long. Nice rebound, Ibralic. Kick out pass for Gafer. In and out from 3. Rebound controlled, Doyle.
So Vincent now kicks the ball ahead. Over to Matthews. Matthews looking for an opening basket. Finds an open lane there with the left hand. Can't get it to go, but will go to the charity stripe for 2. And that foul is on Evie Worry.
They've managed to keep their foul count down this quarter, Flinders. That's their second that they've picked up just inside, or just outside 3 minutes gone in this second. And for them, it's just really, you've got to realise that you're not going to take away this 19-point deficit all at once. You just got to chip and chip and chip away at it. One stop, one score, and just keep putting effort in. Not giving them cheap opportunities from the line like they have at the stages.
So Matthews connects with the first, and then the second gets it to drop. No, the basket will not count. Stepped over the line.
Oh. Don't see that one called very often.
And Jazz Jones comes straight back into the ball game here.
So it'll be a Flinders ball on the side out. They'll play through Ibralic. We've said how keen she's been to take care of the ball. Nice feed inside, little floater. McClellan of the Ava variety, able to just finish from the top of the charge circle. Is inside Jazz Jones, kick out pass. Short corner jump shot was way long, and Jones again controls the rebound. So Edinburgh, the second chance opportunity. Shot clock starting to run down. Just at 10 now. The 3 from Sarjo was short. And a nice rebound was controlled in there by McClellan. And trying to rip it out of there was Jarvis, but I think that one will stay with Edinburgh perhaps? No, beg your pardon, it'll go the way of Flinders. And it'll be, once again, a Flinders side out.
So bring up the ball, Ibralic again. So seems to be the key ball handler at the moment. You mentioned about her willing to take care of the ball. Ava McClellan inside. Nice and little post moves, but good defended there by Jarvis. Kicked ahead there by Jones too. Jarvis running the court again. Oh, well done, Ibralic. Another steal. Has the ball now. Goes hard to the basket and gets the 2 to fall. She's definitely been the igniter this quarter here for Flinders. Jazz Jones now being guarded really well there by Frankie Mitchell. Dishes it off. Sejo now turns the ball over there, and that's going to be a Flinders ball.
So, 2 takeaways from that last little play phase. Mitchell seems to be the one that's got the job, as Edinburgh are going to have a chat about it. It seems that Mitchell's got the job on Jones, which I think, if you're to watch those last sort of 3 possessions, her willingness to get up the floor and defend 94 feet has been probably the difference in the last minute or 2. Flinders having a bit of a mini run, if you will. And the other part of it is I think McClellan's been doing a great job of getting to the post, but there's been no secondary motion after that. It's kind of been dump the ball into the post and just watch on the Flinders side, which is well and good if you've got a team of shooters that are happy to queue up and watch. They've attempted 1 for the game, which was no good as well. That says to me that you just need to, if you're on the Flinders side, you need to be getting that secondary motion, and it's something that Edinburgh have done really well so far. Is the ball's gone to the post, they've got someone diving, they've got someone that's willing to fill in behind. It's very stagnant offensively, and it probably speaks to where they're at the moment on the offensive end. Their scores have all come on the break.
Yeah, they have improved their shooting from 15% at the end of the quarter time. It's now up to 23%, but Ibralic seems to be the igniter so far for them. She's the one taking care of the ball and actually continuing their play all the way through rather than turning the ball over early in the midcourt. So it'll be a Flinders side ball in the backcourt. Ibralic here bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Jones. Jones, nice steal. So just as with Monster, Jazz Jones goes down the court with the left hand, easy open transition basket.
Clearly a change that Edinburgh made in that timeout was to get Jones to Ibralic, and
Eberlich has been doing the job so far, handling the ball, but why not get your primary ball defender to go and harass her, much like Mitchell's done for Flinders on Jones.
Jarvis secures the rebound. Kicks the ball dangerously ahead there to Jazz Jones. McClellan sort of just run underneath the ball there. Kicks out to Stacio on the wing. Grace Wiltshire, her long two is no good and been rebounded there by McClellan. Kicks it ahead now. Frankie Mitchell being charged with the ball carrying duties. Kicks it up ahead. Now Ibrilic has it on the 45. Losing control there was Gafer, managed to keep it in. Shot clock down now into the final 10 seconds. Inside ball to McClellan. Kicks it back out. Active hands there by Jazz Jones. Results in a deflection out of court.
Offensively, that was better. The ball went to the high post, and it was just a bit probably frustrating if you're on the Flinders side that everyone collapsed down on Big Ava McClellan, who's now going to receive at the high, or on the 45 on the wing. Low shot clock. Oh, yuck.
I hope she called bank on that one because that nearly put a hole in the backboard.
So Gafer with the three there. Didn't come out of the hand too well. We were right behind that, but worked up the backboard. Edinburgh now driving hard to the basket. That's a nice drive there for Jada Hill. Just come back on the court and straight back into the action.
Yeah, Hill exceptional on both hands going to the basket, especially finishing around the charge circle.
Ibrilic now pulls up, kicks it back out to Musinyu. Kicks it back up to the top of the key. Gafer kicks it back out. Ibrilic, her 3-point, no good. Jazz Jones gets the rebound. There's the kick-ahead pass that we've seen so much in the first quarter, and Jada Hill with the easy bucket.
A lot of contact, too, on that one. Probably surprised she didn't get the and one opportunity.
Over the half court now, Mitchell. Looks for Gafer with the back cut. She stopped well there by Sajo. A nice spin move, but just the shot was just a little bit too long. Jada Hill can't secure the rebound, and they'll go out of court, and it will be Edinburgh ball, is it? Oh, yeah. I thought it come off. I thought it come off Edinburgh. So timeout has been called here by Flinders. 1:12 remaining in the half. 35-16 lead to Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh have been probably a bit sluggish the last 5 minutes. I would argue. You know, compared to the lofty expectations that they've sort of set themselves in that first period, where they got out to that big lead, and you know, it's the case with any game of basketball is that you get out to that big jump and then you kind of get a bit complacent, and no doubt that's what they're trying to guard against down there at the moment, Edinburgh. But for Flinders, what a great couple of minutes of play they've had. They've gone on a 10 to, I reckon it's about a 10 to 6 run in the last probably 4 minutes, which isn't much in the scheme of the game. It's not much, but it's just enough to give you a bit of a spark. You know, you see in any number of sports. You know, you look at. You don't have to look further than the AFL final last night, where Carlton were 60 down and won the rest of the game once they. You know, you've just got to play for some pride, play for the badge.
And as you said early on, there is a long time to go in this game, so they can just peg this score back bit by bit. But also, Edinburgh looked different team when Jazz Jones come back on the court. She started that quarter off. She came back on the court and straight away got involved with 2 steals and a couple more assists. So she's stuffing the stat sheet. 7 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists as well. So she's just doing it on all ends.
On an elusive quadruple-double watch, which I would be very surprised if it got over the line. But the fact we're even on watch and act before half-time is testament to the way she's played. As Hill, corner 3, yes.
It's another nice drive to the basket, made the defence collapse by Jones there and kicked it out for Hill's 3. So Whitson now kicks it ahead. Musinyu off to Gafer. Gafer to McClellan. McClellan back to Whitson. Whitson gets a nice screen from McClellan. Drives hard with the basket, tries to go with the right hand. Offensive board and 2 points. Ava McClellan, well done.
I think the key to this game for Flinders now is going to be McClellan. Can they get her firing offensively? She's up to 4 so far, but it feels like she's going to be the one that's probably going to be the offensive difference for Flinders. I don't know that they've got anyone that can go with her from a big perspective, Edinburgh. Nice feed.
Oh, another nice steal there. Active hands. Jazz Jones. She's going to get the open basket. No, can't quite get it there. Across was Jarvis. Back to the top to Sejo. Sejo from the top for the three, just on the buzzer, unsuccessful. Half time, 20-point lead here to Edinburgh, 38-18. Jazz Jones here sitting on 7 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists and 7 steals. It's getting very real, this quadruple-double, isn't it? It's very, very real.
I don't think I've ever seen a stat line quite like that through a half of basketball. But anyway, we'll take a quick break. Half-time here at Nunawading Under 15 Girls Champions Cup Final. It's Edinburgh holding a 20-point lead at the main change. It's Edinburgh College 38, Flinders College 18. We'll be back with you in about 5 minutes' time for the second half. welcome back to Nunawading. It's been a immense first half from Edinburgh College here in this Under-15 Girls Champions Cup Grand Final. Jack Thornton alongside me, Tony White and Tone. It's been a big first half. I don't think any of us came here expecting to be on quadruple-double watch, but indeed is where we're at right now with Jazz Jones.
Yeah, she definitely has been the story of the first half, but she's had some helpers along the way as well. Hill, Jarvis, 13 points. Hill scoring leader, Jarvis 11. Most of those, though, have been off the assist from Jazz Jones. So she's definitely been the key for Edinburgh. But look, Flinders tried a few different things in that first half to stop her, and the only time they really got on any sort of a run was when she was on the bench. So how they stop her, I've really got no idea at the moment.
And for Flinders, they went on a bit of a mini run in that second quarter, and still a bit of work left to do, down 20 here as we head into the championship quarter, as it's so often known. What do Flinders need to do to get back into this one?
Well, they started there with Ibralic bringing the ball up, and she was taking care of it, and then they called the timeout there, Edinburgh, and Jazz Jones went to Ibralic and instantly caused a turnover, and back the other way it went. So first of all, they still haven't taken care of the ball at all. 12 turnovers and a half has been really, really poor from them. Not enough cutting to the basket. Only 3 assists for the first half. Rebounds, look, they're being out-rebounded, but offensively, at least Ava McClellan's doing a bit of a job down there. 6 offensive rebounds. So she's probably been their highlight so far for the first half, but the first thing they've got to do is take control of the ball and try and get the ball away from Jazz Jones' active hands.
Absolutely. Just about to get going here, second half of action. It's a great sunny Sunday down here in Nunawading. If you're in the area, come through. What a great day of basketball we've got now and ahead of us. We're on history watch here. I certainly don't know that I've ever heard of a quadruple-double in a grand final game, but we are on watch of that at the moment, as there is Jones feeding inside through Jarvis, and a 3-ball from Sarjo was no good, and will bounce off a Flinders hand and out of bounds. They'll get a full 24 to work with here, Edinburgh.
So Jarvis will be the one inbounding the ball here. Kicks it out here to Hill. Off to Sejo. Active hands there, and it causes a steal immediately there was Whitson. That's a good start there from Flinders. Mitchell off to Ava McClellan. Top of the key. Kicks it back out there to Irilich. Out to Whitson. Very good defense there was Dakota Vincent. Just stripped the ball straight from her hands. Jazz Jones in transition. Goes up for the basket herself this time and gets the left-handed layup to work. That takes them out to a 40-18 lead.
The thing about Jazz Jones, if you're defending, is even if you take away that left hand, she's going to go further left. And a great finish, proving that point on her preferred left hand. Gets all the way to the promised land. Up to 9 now for her, as that one will sail out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the one thing we did say, was take care of the ball, and that is not what they've done just there. As the ball goes in behind all the advertising boards here, so Jada Hill will be inbounding the ball. Jarvis bring the ball up over half court will be Hill. Picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Jarvis inside, off to Sejo, back to Jarvis. The active hands there, and the steal is from Mia Gafer. Kicks ahead to Ibralic. Kicks it back out to Whitson. Whitson, active hands by Jones, but spins away from the trouble. Gets the offensive rebound back for a second opportunity, and that'll be off Edinburgh Flinders' ball.
I think in that situation, you do a great job to pivot and get yourself open. You just have to finish that. It just has to be a little right-hand finish up and over the front of the ring, and that one was no good, unfortunately. Edinburgh's going to get slugged for a reach in here. It's going to go against Sarjo, and it's going to be her second.
Ibralic brings the ball in. Whitson at the top, off to Gafer. Directing the traffic. Kicks it back out. Whitson tries to step through that, and there's going to be another foul there. And that is going to go back onto Sejo. That's going to be her third.
To be honest, I thought that was a little pass, because that was a great feed. Found inside was Ava McClellan in traffic, and it was actually quite an impressive little feed.
Yeah, so Sejo's going to sit down with those 3 personals now. Ava Matthews will come in. The first one from Whitson is good. Whitson nails both. That takes them back to an even 20-point deficit, 40-20 here. Jazz Jones bringing the ball over the half court. Kicks it ahead. Underneath the basket there was Jarvis. Couldn't quite get the 2 point to fall with good defense there from Ava McClellan. Whitson now being defended there by Vincent. Thought there was a push off. Ref let it go. Whitson now. Left-handed dribble. Drives hard. Kicks it out. But on the wing, the 3-point attempt can't go there from Frankie Mitchell. Another offensive board there was to Flinders. And there has been another call here for a foul on Jada Hill. That will be her second. And will be the third team foul this quarter already.
Just think that they're trying to do a little bit too much. They just need to strip it back and simplify Flinders. They've been their best when they've just not overcomplicated. And they've just got nice, easy buckets. They're trying to do too much at the moment with extra pass and whatnot.
So Jarvis gets the rebound off to Jones. Jones very methodical in setting up the offense here. Kicks it out. Matthews, Hill. Back to Jones at the top.
Oh, great feed.
Great inside ball there. That's a 2 points to Vincent with a great backdoor cut, but Jones's inside vision was great there.
Sensational vision, I beg your pardon, to thread the needle on that one. Just put it where only their player could come up with it, and Vincent that was. Nice finish inside McClellan.
So McClellan now goes to 6 points along with her 6 rebounds. Vincent drives hard at the basket. She's going to be called for... I thought there was travel violation was coming, but it's going to go against Whitson.
A lot of body on that. I'd very much think that the contact caused the violation rather than the inverse.
So that'd be the first team foul for the quarter here for Flinders, and the first personal foul on Ziva Whitson.
Looks like they're going to go back to Musenyat here, bring her back into the game.
Jones now has it at the top of the arc. Kicks it across to Vincent. Gets a nice screen there from Jarvis. But Ava McClellan again, active hands, causes the turnover. Musenyak hands it back now. Frankie Mitchell setting up the offense. Brings it up to McClellan. Back out to Whitson. Whitson goes back here to Mitchell. It's a very disjointed offense here. Musenyak drives, and it's going to be a moving screen.
Definitely. Absolutely. Just tried to run off the back of Frankie Mitchell, and Mitchell infringed. So
it was a very disconnected offense, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's what I've been saying the last couple of minutes is that they're just overcomplicating offensively. If they go back to trying to run the break and beat Edinburgh up the floor, they're going to have a lot more love and success than what they've had trying to muck around with little...
Oh, Vincent with a very nice step move through there. Gets the 2 to fall, takes it back out to a 22-point lead.
I'd just like to see them simplify this here, Flinders. Get back to the post, get back inside. That's not it.
Oh, well done, Jazz Jones. Paid attention. The kick-ahead pass goes to Jada Hill with the right hand. Then she gets the bounce. Active hands all around. They really look like they're trying to double team and triple team Ava McClellan under the post here. Whitson now picks up the dribble, kicks it across here to Ibrilic. There is that inside pass looking for McClellan. Active hands from Jarvis.
Oh,
trying to keep the ball in was Ava Matthews. Turns it over, and there is Ava McClellan with the steal and a 2-point finish.
Yeah, just staying in the play now, Flinders. That's probably one that they completely give up on in the first quarter. They're just staying with it. It's a nice improvement.
Jada Hill finds an open lane and takes it instantly. Another timeout here called from Flinders.
Super finish inside. Jada Hill just doing it on both hands. Managed to get that little seam through the elbows and attack the whole way for the easy deuce.
Yeah, she recognised that lane very early, didn't she? And she was the first to attack it. But on the defensive end, it looks like they are trying to double team Ava McClellan underneath for those rebounds as well. You know, she has on 6 rebounds so far. So Jazz Jones has been working in there as well with Jarvis. So it looks like they've identified that very early on, Edinburgh. So I'll be looking forward to see if they just keep trying to take that away from her.
Yeah, from Flinders' end offensively, though, I think that, like I've said a few times now, they're just overcomplicating it. And what I mean by that is they're just trying to force the pass where they don't need to force a pass. Now, we've said a lot of the game so far that McClellan's going to be the difference maker for them. They've got the size advantage from that perspective. However, they are just throwing the ball on they're on a hiding to nothing.
Yeah.
If they're just going to keep throwing the ball into a double, triple team with bad passing angles, they're going to have a bad time. They're going to turn the ball over. It's indicative. They've had 15 turnovers for the game on 11 steals. Like, it's indicative of where they're at right now in this game, down 24 with three and a quarter minutes left in the third quarter, that they're just trying to force things that they don't need to force. I think the McClellan route is definitely the route to take if you're trying to get yourself in the game or back in the game. And they're just not getting it done at the moment.
So Flinders now bringing the ball up the court. Whitson identifies a driving lane, but that's going to be off Edinburgh, and that'll be a Flinders ball from the baseline. Ivy Ward inbounds to McClellan, and it's another active hands there from Jazz Jones, causes the deflection. Steal to Jarvis. Jazz Jones now to finish the work. Gets the foul, and the 2 points won't drop, so she'll go to the line for 2.
And this is the difference between the two teams and where they lie at the moment, is that Edinburgh, happy to throw the ball ahead, happy to try and get fast break opportunities. Flinders just haven't been.
As Ava McCullen takes a seat, and incoming will be Evie Worry. So Jazz Jones here will go for 2. First attempt unsuccessful, just tad long. So she's currently on 9 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 8 steals. So that quadruple-double watch is still very much in play. As Jazz Jones hits the seconds, that takes her to 10 points. There's the first leg ticked off. Flinders now bring the ball up through Whitson.
Let's see what Flinders can do against this pressure now. Looking to extend the pressure, Edinburgh. Oh, nice feed.
There's another assist to Jones there. Doing it both ends. Mitchell now brings the ball up for Flinders. Off to Ward. Ward drives hard in the basket, high off the glass, doesn't finish. Rebound there to Jazz Jones. Kicks ahead to Jada Hill. Hill now has plenty of time. Kicks it back out to Jarvis. Jarvis now working her way through. Ball's come loose on the ground. Kicks it out. Needs to, and unlucky there, Ava Matthews just lost control of that ball, and that'll go out of bounds.
He tried to put him in the spin cycle. Did Lila Jarvis, and just rolled the ball away in the end. Didn't even throw it. Just sort of trickled off her hand and out of bounds.
Jada Hill almost affects. There is another, not quite. Ooh. Couldn't secure the steal, was Jazz Jones there. Active hands go from Jarvis, kicks ahead to Hill. Hill, open court underneath the basket. Unlucky with open, wide open layup was Bonnie McIntosh there. She'll be ruining that miss. Whitson now for Flinders. Brings the ball over half court. Kicks it out here to Ward. Out to Frankie Mitchell.
Nice.
Off the glass,
Good
nice
offense.
layup there.
See, this is the simplified offense that it needs to get back to. You know, you're not necessarily shaking and baking all day to try and get to the basket. You just one bounce, little floater. Bob's your uncle. Easy. We'll get right behind that.
Inside ball from Jones to Hill. Kicks it back out, and the 3 ball is long there from Matthews. It was close to a travel violation there from Ward.
It was a collective groan
from the whole crowd.
crowd.
Underneath the basket, throwing up the left-handed hook shot there was Eva Worry. Gets it to fall, so that's now 51-28. Jones back up the court quickly, kicks it out here. Looking for McIntosh. Back to the top to Hill.
Deep.
Hill's 3-point off the front. Offensive rebound there from Jones. Can't get the second hand opportunity to fall. Another opportunity here through Hill. Her inside ball is tipped away. Kept it in. Just active here. Jada Hill deep in the corner. Can she get the 3 to fall? That's another assist there to Jazz Jones. And the 3 points there for Jada Hill takes her to 17 on the night. Whitson now has it for Flinders. She's being double teamed. Kicks it ahead here.
All the time in the world.
Can't get the 3 to fall. Jada Hill with the rebound. Off to Jones, back to Hill. I feel like they just have a lot more time to Edinburgh than what Flinders do when they have the ball. Hill switches hands and gets the foul.
Wow.
And the points will count, so the unwon opportunity is there.
Good defense, better offense. Hill just so strong with ball in hand, able to get it up and in through traffic. And
that's Frankie Mitchell's third.
just a quick check, quick Jazz Jones watch. 10 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 steals. This field has the inevitability of watching when the cameras start circling a Brownlow medalist table with 3 rounds to go. We've still got a quarter of players with single digits. A turnover to Jarvis. Inside Hill. Little floater is good.
What a finish there from Jada Hill and Jarvis as well. Just stayed involved with only seconds ticking down. That takes them out to a 31-point lead here at three-quarter time, 59-28. And as people are sick and tired of us saying it, but it is. Jazz Jones, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 steals, and 1 block. So she's been absolutely everywhere. Jada Hill, 25 points. She's been obviously the beneficiary of a lot of the work from Jazz Jones, but also she's been quite actively on defense as well. She's come up with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. So that takes her out. So it's been an all-round dominant performance here by Edinburgh in this grand final.
Yeah, really, they took control of the game in the first 10 minutes, really, or first 8 minutes, I beg your pardon. It's an 8-minute quarter in this age bracket. But they just took control of the game early, and they've just been too good. In essence, a 31-point advantage through 3 frames is certainly nothing to be sneezed at. And, you know, Jada Hill's led the way with the points, but Jazz Jones has been doing it on both ends, 10, 9, 9, and 9. And really, if you were picking an MVP today, you'd be hard-pressed. It'd be a coin flip between Hill and Jones, but goodness, you have to really tip your hat to Flinders. They've been willing to fight this one out over the course of a long campaign for the Champions Cup. Obviously came through pool action in the Elite 8 and fought their way forward. And they knocked off the powerhouse of Roeville in their Final Four game just a week ago.
There's a Jada Hill, 11 of 17 shooting, 64.5%, and then 2 from 4 from 3 as well. So she's done an amazing job to go along with her 6 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds and 4 defensively. But look, if we were to pick an MVP, I think it's going to be very hard to go past Jazz Jones, as she will not be starting this last quarter.
Oh, no sense of theatre down there on the Edinburgh bench. No sense of theatre.
Jada Hill is in though, so what can she do?
30 ball on offer for Jada if she's willing and able. Obviously, in the context of their offense, it's not going to be the one-man show, but it's plenty to look out for, all things considered, in this final quarter.
That was a nice drive and then kick out there from Ibrilic, but it didn't quite pay off. Jada Hill's also on double-double watch as well with her 6 rebounds. Like she can get up and down this court and can quite easily get those 4 rebounds off this quarter.
Absolutely.
So bring the ball in from the baseline here for Flinders. That's a poor inbound pass off the back of the backboard. Collected there by Jarvis. She kicks ahead to Hill,
catch.
and Hill from underneath the ring adds another 2.
That is an absurd throw and catch. That wouldn't look out of place on the NFL field with their season just starting. Kept the toes down, inbounds, got it up and in. And
Evie Worry quickly replies with 2 of her own. So Bonnie McIntosh now. No, sorry, it's Dakota Vincent. Off to Jada Hill. Overcommitted there was Whitson. Hill goes at the basket, kicks it out. Lila Jarvis now, she drives hard. Kicks it back out to Vincent. Vincent's nice little step there. Throws it up, trying to look for the contact. Foul call wasn't coming. The fast break opportunity now for Flinders. Kicked ahead to Evie Worry, and her 2 points under the basket is good. So Edinburgh now brings it up back up through Vincent.
Really nice job running the floor there, Flinders. Warrior happy to get out in the open floor.
Vincent now on the elbow. Spins around. Kicks it off to Matthews. Back to Vincent. Nice open lane. Kicks it out here for Lila Jarvis for her 3 ball. Not quite able to connect there. And that is going to be a foul on Dakota Vincent there. That'll be her 3rd for the game. First team foul of the quarter, and on comes Jazz Jones. Sitting down will be Jada Hill and Lila Jarvis. So we still have that sense of theatre is now back on. The 30-point ball game sort of sat down for a little while, but let's see if we can get the quadruple-double up. Kicked ahead here, and the nice little floater there from Ivy Ward goes.
Simple offense. Simple offense is just going to beat that defense 9 times out of 10. They're more than happy with that if you are on the Flinders sideline.
And that foul is going to be called as a nice drive to the basket there by Bonnie McIntosh. Nice little backdoor cut too. That's Evie Worry's second personal foul. Flinders making a change, incoming Frankie Mitchell. Sitting down will be Irina Ibralic. So Bonnie McIntosh currently on 4 points. First attempt is a little long. Edinburgh 61, Flinders 34.
Oop. Watch your toes.
And it's going to be called back. He called it very early there, Frankie Mitchell.
Yeah, normally you see those let go when they manage to re-establish outside the lines, but obviously didn't let that one slide that time round.
Bonnie McIntosh gets it to fall and will be subbed out. Incoming will be Violet Doyle. So Flinders now, what can they do? Whitson's got the ball handling duties. Being guarded there by Jones. Nice shuffling the feet there by Jones. Off to Gafer. Gafer finds an open
move.
lane. Nice little runner. Doesn't get it to drop, but then gets the offensive board. Stayed active there was Gafer.
Jones.
Steal. There is Jones' second leg ticked off.
Double-double. That was probably the danger leg.
Kicks it ahead here. Sejo tries to step through
Nice
the traffic,
feed.
but well done there. Flinders stayed down.
Whitson done a sensational job all day. Just tireless on both ends.
As Moussignou and McClellan come in for Flinders. Sejo will have the ball on the baseline. Inbounds to Jones, back to Sejo. Sejo now with the corner three, gets it to go.
And that's a triple-double for Jazz Jones.
So now she just needs his one rebound, is that right?
That's correct.
So we've got 3 out of 4 ticked off. This multi would have been paying huge at the start of the day. Gafer now has it for Flinders. Kicks ahead to Frankie Mitchell. Her three-point gooders attempt. Really nice shot there from Frankie Mitchell as the defense from Edinburgh just starts to fall down. Here comes Jazz Jones. Drives hard at the basket, then stops and kicks it back out to Sejo. Sejo's 45-3 is no good.
Nice board.
Offensive board there comes to Matthews. Sejo chucks it up and will get the foul. So she'll go to the line for 2. And the foul is on Ava McClellan, her second personal. Edinburgh making a change. Sitting down will be Alice Matthews, and coming in will be Grace Wiltshire. The first attempt from Malia Sejo is unsuccessful. 5 minutes remaining in the game. 65-37 lead here to Edinburgh. Sejo with the second attempt is good. Gets it to fall.
Feels like there's been another 60 people walk in the door in the last minute. Seeing that there's one rebound needed.
Fingers crossed they listen to our broadcast. Ava McClellan kicks it back out. Oh, nice little step move there
nice
from Frankie
move.
Mitchell. The 2 points, unlucky to fall. Doesn't get the rebound there. They try to let it go, but unlucky.
That was Russell Westbrook-esque.
But Jazz Jones kicks it out now. Nice in-bound pass there from Doyle.
There it
Doesn't fall.
is.
There's offensive board and the 2 points to Jazz Jones with the quadruple-double.
There it is, and the announcement over the PA system in the stadium as well. Nice finish inside.
So obviously we're all wrapped up in the quadruple-double watch. Moussignou scores 2 at the other end.
There is still a game going on.
Lost
Ooh.
control of it there, and that turnover, he goes across to Flinders. Moussignou being double-teamed. Has picked up the dribble. Off now to Gafer. Gafer across to Whitson. Drives hard at the basket, being defended well there by Jazz Jones, still doing it. Turnover here Comes through Dakota Vincent. Can she go all the way with the
Nice
2 points?
finish.
Very, very nice finish with the right hand.
She's done that a couple of times today, Vincent. She's been able to get onto that right hand, and just that little scoop up and under layup has been really, really strong for her. Nice move inside as well. That's going back the other way for Ava McClellan. Up to 10.
Oh, very nice Dakota Vincent. She was strong at that ball. Wasn't the best pass from Jones. But she gets her offensive rebound, gets herself, kicks it back out to Doyle. Goes across to Sejo. Sejo now finds an open lane. Kicks it back out to Vincent. Up with a nice little floater. 2 points. So even though we've called a Jazz Jones show, my God, their whole team has been very active today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really strong from both teams, or beg your pardon, both ends for Edinburgh. And that really is a big reason they're up by 29 points in this one. And 3 minutes to go. It's any wonder that they're in such a position. Nice steal, Musonyat.
One of the poor passes from Jones today. Hasn't been many of them. Whitson kicks it back out here to Gafer. Gafer at the top. Inside ball to McClellan. McClellan, just nice little spin move there.
Yep, absolutely.
She's playing really well in the post there, Ava McClellan.
Yeah, we called for that earlier today, was that if Flinders were going to try and get themselves back into the game, it was going to have to be through McClellan inside. And they've simplified the offense. They've thrown it straight into her as a nice corner three. That's knocked down by Wiltshire.
Off another assist from Jones. So bringing the ball up the court now was off Gafer. Oh, nice little crossover move. Step back two, long two, but can't quite get it to go. There's another rebound there to Jazz Jones. She brings up over the half court. She is huffing and puffing. Drives hard at the basket. The left hand can't get it to go there from Whitson. Was defended really well. McClellan kicks it ahead. Musonyak. Now nice little crossover move as she runs past Doyle.
Nice finish.
No, and gets the two. So she'll go to the line for a three-point play. Ava McClellan, 12 points, 7 rebounds so far as both teams sub, and Jasmine Jones gets a well-earned rest there as she sits down along with Dakota Vincent and Malia Sejo. 2 minutes remaining in this clash. 3 points needed for Jada Hill for a 30 ball. Offensive rebound for Musonyak. 2 offensive rebounds there for Musonyak. She can't get her attempt to fall. Inside pass wasn't quite on, but it was managed to be kept in well there. Musonyak, another missed attempt there, comes in. Rebound there to Doyle. Doyle off to Hill. Hill, nice little crossover move. Very nice handles here. Kicks it back out to Doyle. Across into the wing there with Wiltshire. Jada Hill wants them to cut. Follows around. Nice spin move. Puts it up off the backboard. 2 points. Takes her to 29 on the night.
Hill just once again spinning and winning. A really tough finish through traffic.
So Olivia McClellan this time with the left hand gets it to drop, and we'll go to the line for the 3-point play. So that's Olivia McClellan, not Ava McClellan.
Yeah, it gets tough with 2 McClellans on the floor. And no real change, and Jada Hill's going to take a seat. And
with 29.
Her night will finish on 29. But a great experience, nevertheless, to come out on the big stage and have a massive performance, and 2 massive performances for Edinburgh is there. At this stage, going to run away with a pretty comprehensive victory. Just a tick over a minute to go.
The Wiltshire just chucks one up from a deep 2. Unsuccessful attempt. We tick into the last minute of the game now. Ava McClellan kicks it ahead into Olivia. Back looking for Ava, has turned over there. Wiltshire tries to kick ahead. Frankie Mitchell with a nice steal. Inside ball to Ava McClellan. Takes the 2 more. Takes her to 14. Wiltshire kicks it ahead. Here to Bonnie McIntosh.
Ooh.
The reverse layup wasn't the best looking shot I've ever seen on the night here.
Yeah, tough on the wrong foot to try and sling that one up and in on the reverse is never an easy task.
So we're inside the last 40 seconds of the clash tonight. Edinburgh going to take this title away. Olivia McClellan drives hard at the basket. That's a nice left-handed finish there. So Olivia McClellan getting some nice points here at the end. Grace Wiltshire now. been trapped at the half court by Frankie Mitchell. Turns the ball over to Musenyak. Kicks it ahead now. Frankie Mitchell, can she finish with the 2? Yes, she can. So a bit more respectability coming into the scoreboard here. 76-56, 20-point ball game. Kicked ahead here, and it's a poor pass, and that's going to run out of bounds in the baseline in front of Bonnie McIntosh. So 13 seconds to play, 20-point ball game. It will be a Flinders ball from the sideline.
The scoreboard's probably flattered Flinders here so far. I think this could have easily been a 30 to 40 point victory for Edinburgh.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes for Flinders has definitely put them back into a little bit of respectability, and that foul's going to count.
Oh, they are going to count that foul.
They're going to count the foul.
Oh, dear. So it's going to be a foul, and Zara Over is going to shoot a pair after the buzzer. And at the end of the day, it's going to be an Edinburgh win, but the question's going to be by how much is...
I'm going to put 0.5 seconds back on the clock.
Oh, that's worth our time.
When it's a 20-point margin, I don't think they can do a lot with that. So,
well, stranger things have happened. This strange, I don't quite think, but you never know. The worst thing that could happen here is that they make both and there's a timeout. That would be the absolute pits. But
yeah, I think the Flinders coaching staff, they're up and ready to go as well. So I don't think there's going to be any timeout called.
So it'll be Over to go to the line and shoot a couple, makes the first. And as we said, it's going to be an Edinburgh victory, but by how much is the final question? Sitting at 19 at the moment. Let's see what she can do on the second, and is good on the second. So it's going to be an Edinburgh victory here. They're going to run away 18-point victors in this under-15 girls Champions Cup. Well done to Edinburgh College, who repeat back-to-back titles. And Flinders, gallant in defeat.
Yeah.
Your final at Nunawading, 76 Edinburgh, defeating 58 Flinders.
Yeah, those last couple of minutes here for Edinburgh, they were just watching the clock tick down. There wasn't a lot of emphasis put on defence as well. So that really does flatter them there. But as you can see, the excitement on the girls' faces is fantastic. Lila Jarvis was huge tonight. Jada Hill and, of course, Jasmine Jones. But it really was a team effort. They were all involved across every line. So there's not really much that the Edinburgh coaches and stuff could go away with and say they need to work on, because that was just a fantastic effort all around.
Yeah, really good stuff that they can take ahead to their under-17 and under-20s years as they move through their schooling. But to recap, it was the Jazz Jones show, a quadruple-double, and also 29 for Jada Hill that led Edinburgh to their 18-point victory. Well, 16-point victory, I beg your pardon. As I look down at the scores, that seems to have changed. So
yeah, our scores is different to the ones that's up on the scoreboard. So
it used to be a 16-point win, actually, as it turns out, for Edinburgh. But on behalf of Tony White, it's Jack Thornton signing off. We'll be back here shortly. Under 15 boys action coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you shortly.
Thank you very much, guys.